Got it. Grand Rising, Elizabeth. How are you today?
Grand Rising, doing great.
Okay.
Doing well.
Awesome. Today is November the 9th,
Yeah.
2023. We are heading toward the ascension, y'all. Y'all notice how fast time is moving?
Yes.
Yeah, we are headed toward the ascension. Time is moving really, really fast. Like the year is over. November we just said, okay, happy November, and it's the 9th already. Next right, next week it's gonna be the middle of the month, right?
Look at it. Look
That's
at
true.
So yeah, so it's like there's some things we probably need to pay attention to. Okay, so y'all coming on in here today. So with I love this though. I love this though. We're gonna call this the Holy Spirit surprise today.
All right. Let me get some. Let me give me some paper.
We're gonna call this the Holy Spirit surprise today because listen, this is what I'm actually finding out from actually doing this class. Is like I can bring something to the table, but what each one of us is dealing with is what the real issue is. Like, what do we have on our mind? Like, what do we want to talk about? Like, what matters to us? I'm noticing you can lay something on people, but hey, Lily B, welcome. You can lay something on people, but the best thing is to have people bring something, right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Because it's like last week, Sister Giger's like, I want to know about the God ladder. Okay, so that was an awesome class. Because then can you get that? So if you say what you want, then I can bring what you want rather than what I want to lay on you, because it may not be the thing. And I think that that's what this particular group calls for. On my day. I don't know about everybody else's day, but I don't know about everybody else's day, but my day calls for what's on your mind. What do you want to talk about? And then we could bring it, because number one, Baba Gabri being in a space is bringing something different, y'all, because it's that masculine energy.
Yes.
So he's bringing some masculine energy into this space that's shifting the whole thing, actually. Right, because of just because he's sharing across the whole gambit.
He really
right
is.
He's sharing the numerology, the astrology, he's sharing the eating, because ever since he went, you shouldn't be eating no eggs, no meat, no chicken, no fish. I was like, you know what, I have not been able to eat an egg since.
What's left?
Right, I started thinking about an egg, and I went, no, that's okay. I'll eat some. I'll just eat this croissant with some cream cheese and jelly on it. I'm good, right? So I've been all year since I went to Egypt, which was last year. I haven't had any red meat, so the red meat went out, but that chicken, okay. I've been having a hard time. Okay, I have been having a hard time with chicken wings. Because by the time you get down to the bone, I start going, yuck. Right? But I will saute that chicken breast and put it on some salad. Yum.
Right.
Well, shrimp. Well, what is a shrimp? Okay. Now, why is you messing with me like that? Right. But okay. So I could actually, the fish, oh my God. Well, no fish at all. So it's like really, but it's a gradual thing. But when he starts talking about, that's the pineal. When he starts talking about the pineal gland.
Yeah, I never heard it from that perspective.
Yeah.
The calcification
of the pineal gland, right? And so then you start going, well, okay, so this is a little more serious.
Right.
And, you got to really take it on a little, like up the game.
Amen. I say, yeah.
Yeah, it's like what you say, Rev. It's a little more serious because we just thought it was a choice.
Yes.
Red.
Yeah.
Never heard it from a scientific, medical, what does versus you're eating something that used to be alive. And I mean, just hear the effect. And he said it. He said it and backed it up.
with the
Yes,
scientific.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I heard it from a scientific background, but never a spiritual one. So
Yeah,
that's
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spiritual and scientific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, so
Rev,
that's
if you're not
that,
okay.
no, go ahead, Mama Head.
I was just gonna say, if you're not gonna eat the egg, then how you gonna do the chicken when the chicken and the egg together? Huh?
Girl, I'm gonna tell you something
Gradual.
I'm gonna tell you something how treacherous our minds are.
Okay.
I tried to have a conversation with myself about the egg was okay. It ain't, you know what I mean? The egg ain't dead. It could still be a chicken, right? But the egg is dead. The egg is
Okay.
even when but I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody else here visual? I'm visual.
Mhm.
So when I start looking at the
Well,
egg, I go, okay, that's all right. Look, don't it look a little slimy anyway. That's all right. I could pass.
yeah, you could get through that. You
I
could
could get past, right? Yeah, so that whole piece is a big deal. But I noticed I went to the store yesterday. I only came back with fruits and vegetables. I'm like, smoothies, here we come. Smoothies, here we come.
You know what got me though, Rev, and all of it is when Baba said something about next week when I'm like,
Oh, girl.
is he just ingraining himself in this?
oh yeah, he's
I said,
serious.
let
I
me-
want to be down there every Tuesday, 2 hours. He told me that. He said, "This is serious what I'm talking about. We can't play around with this, guys." I said, "Oh, okay."
So, but the fact that the Elizabeths have pulled in that masculine energy, a powerful brother too.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, he not playing. Like really, like you go, okay, what I'm supposed to be doing now? Because it's like that, like a commanding of something. So
Mhm.
so Jacqueline, how'd you meet him?
8 or 9 years ago, a friend of mine watches this show is every morning, Carl Nelson.
Yeah.
And Carl Nelson is, a strong Black brother that he just put speakers to open our awareness about our health, about our life, about our spiritual life, about business, just everything. So Baba Gabri was on there, and when I heard him, it's like, of course he's sharing he still got the same phone number. So I reached out and got a reading with him, and we've been connected ever since.
Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Mm.
thank you for that gift. Thank you for that present, honey.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
like I do numbers. Okay, so y'all know I do numbers, right?
Right,
Mhm.
right.
And so,
Yeah, you've been ours.
yeah, so but the insight he gave me, I don't know if it's his voice, I don't know if it's the connection, I don't know if it's his vibration, not quite sure what it is.
All of that, because that man voice ain't nothing to play with.
It's something about that vibrational field that he's in.
Yeah.
Because okay, so I'm a 9. I know I got a lot of 9s in my name, and I know I got a lot of several 11s in my name, which are master numbers, right?
Mhm.
But when he said to me, "You're a 9, you are here for humanity."
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm.
like the conversation I have about myself, that I'm here for myself. Like, y'all gotta get it. I don't have no kids, I don't have no husbands, because I was like, no, that looked like it'll tie you down.
Mhm.
That's how I saw it growing up. Like, that don't look too cute. I don't want to be cooking and cleaning for people all day who don't appreciate it. I ain't trying to be hollering my whole life. I'm not.
You do it for yourself, not for them.
I
You do
know, but I just didn't, I watched my mama work, come home, take care of us, cook, clean. What the hell? That's your job. Nah, honey, that's not gonna be my job. However, the piece about so when you have a husband and kids, then your vision
Mhm.
expands a little bit. Not a little bit, a whole lot. It
Mhm.
expands because it's not about you, it's about your family, right? So
Right.
I didn't really have that, but I've always been very spiritual.
Yes.
and always been for other people. But when he says, I'm here for humanity, like I got that like I never got it before.
Yeah.
'Cause even like in what I'm doing in leading the Course of Miracles, that's for humanity. Like who I've been leading the Course of Miracles since 2008. Who I've been about it is, okay, I'd be glad when these people come on so I can get my own life. Because I had it hooked in that leading the Course of Miracles will have me get my own life. And when I got my own life back, I was gonna drop the Course of Miracles. That ain't how it's going.
No.
Right. Right.
Jokes on you. Jokes on you.
Okay, like real bad, right? But then when I hear that I'm here for humanity, I'm here for a global impact, I can give all of that up for the global impact, because I am here for a global impact. That's, I'm all about what's happening in Palestine and Israel. I'm all about we need to have peace. I'm all about making a difference for people. I'm all about, if all of us are on this call, God dog it, all of us are gonna win. And it's just one of the things that I've gotten that I'm going to forward inside of what I'm doing inside of my ministry is, what's my ministry for? Is to have people navigate this as the anatomy of the spirit.
Right.
Anatomy of the
Anatomy of the spirit.
The anatomy of the spirit.
Mhm.
Because
Of their
where we get
spirit.
trapped is inside of our spiritual understanding.
Mhm.
Because once you have spiritual understanding, nothing else outside of spirit can touch you.
Right.
Because that's where we keep getting caught up.
That's where we keep getting caught up.
Yes.
And what is the anatomy of the spirit? Mind, body, and soul. So you have to be able to go in and diagnose or see for yourself, examine yourself. The word is not examine, but scan yourself. Scan. And know if is it in my body? If it's in your body, then you know it's got to come from your mind first.
Oh, come on now.
You got to know that. People be having physical illness, but they'll go to their body to fix it, but really the source of the illness is coming from the mind. So if you don't correct what you're thinking, you'll fix it. You may get better, but it'll move to another part of your body because it needs to be paid attention to.
Oh, good talk. Good talk. Oh,
So you have to know, if you really look and talk to people, where people are most out of aligned is with their emotions.
Don't ask my neighbor.
It's emotional. Well, what are the body emotions? Love. If you start talking to people about love, they just start falling out on your ass.
Yeah, it might even turn into an argument.
Right? Because like, but this is so deep. I guess this is what I'm supposed to talk about. This is so deep. Okay, so I'm a Buddhist. I've been a Buddhist since I was 19 years old. Okay, fine. But when I became a minister, I became an interfaith minister. Okay, God. What's an interfaith minister? That's everybody. I don't care who you are, atheist, you can believe in the rock. Come on, I love you. Come on. Right? Okay. So like God expanded my thinking outside of the box.
Right.
Because as soon as you try to say God is this or God is that, that ain't God. Because God ain't in no box. God is the unknowable. God is the formless. How you gonna know the formless? You can't know that.
Right.
And if you think you know that, that ain't God. Because God, hello? Because God will move inside of the ethers. And you don't even know he moving. Get out of here with that, right? Okay, don't be the preaching, okay? So then when you have that spiritual piece like that, like emotional is love, right? So okay, one of my first assignments was to read the Bible. Okay, listen, I'm a foodie. If you look at my hips and my behind, I'm a foodie. I love me some food, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my mom was very spiritual. Like we ate dinner together every day. So sometimes we go, Mom, you're not eating with us? My mom will go, no, I'm fasting, baby. You fasting? Why you fasting, Mama? She's like, because baby, sometimes when you have a stronghold over your life, you got to fast to break the stronghold.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. You got something hard in your life that you ain't break. You can't seem to break it fast. Okay.
That's
So I go on a fast. 10-day fast, master cleanse fast for 10 days, 10 days,
Amen.
10 to 10 to 10. Count them.
Woo.
I break the fast with the salt in the bathroom for about half an hour, but I break it with the salt, right? Just cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. But then I started eating food. But what was the first thing that I got after the fast? It was a Bible.
oh.
I was on the ground laughing. I'm
Mm.
like, I did a 10-day fast, and my answer to my question is the Bible.
As a Buddhist, to the Bible.
I was like, okay, so this is a joke, right? I was holding the Bible up to the heavens going, is this a joke? This what you giving me for real? Oh man, that can't be true. Oh yeah, it's a Bible. Right? So, okay, God, what you want me to do with the Bible? I want you to read it like a book.
Right.
What the hell? You see how small these words is?
Right,
How
right.
many pages in this thing? Oh, I'm gonna have to take this book everywhere I go for me to read it. All right. But that was the first thing. I started reading the Bible, but in reading the Bible, I found out things I did not know. And what had God given me? God had told me to teach wealth consciousness. Well, the Bible is the source of much wealth consciousness, but they got that thing coded and they got it covered up.
Right.
Okay. How much I found out about wealth consciousness in the Bible? How many millionaires was in the Bible? What? They
Don't
put
talk
that
about
in
that.
there.
Don't
How many wealth consciousness principles are in the Bible? What?
Yeah.
Ask and it is given. Seek and you
Right.
shall find. Okay. Bless me, oh Lord, indeed. The prayer of Jabez is in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so even like the prayer of Jabez, okay, so as I read the Bible, I don't know why I'm sharing all this, but I guess that's what it is. As I read the Bible, right, I started to go, oh, this is why it's called Numbers, because they counted everything. Oh, that's why they call it the book of Numbers, because they counted everything. We got 10 of these, 20 of these, 1,000 of these. They counted everything. Oh, that's why they called it. Oh, that's why they called it Exodus, because everybody had to leave Egypt. Oh, that's why they call it Exodus. They had to leave, right? So each book of the Bible tells you different things. So when I got to Chronicles, I'm like, oh my God, we just did Genesis where they told you who all the people was.
Oh,
So begot so begot so. That's when I was like, okay, God, it's something going on with this begotten. So you need to send me something so I can understand what I'm reading, all this begotten. Well, what does begotten really mean as I continue? Because the Bible, like they tell you, will reveal itself. What is all the begotten? Is like whatever you put out there, begot, you put out there, go come back. The seed. Whatever seed you put out there, go grow something. So they said begot this, begot that. So the father put the seed in and it got him all these people in his tribe. Oh, that's what that means. Okay, great. But the part I wanted to tell you about was Chronicles. When I got to Chronicles, I'm like, okay, I done read all of this already. It's so funny. I done read all of this already. Why you want me to read this counting again thing? So here, this is how I started reading. I just started taking my finger, going across like that, pretending like I was reading.
Oh,
Pretending like I was reading, right? But then my spirit's like, that's not reading. Read the dang on book. Okay, here we go. You know, they counted everything and counted all the people. Now you go through the whole thing again. Okay, Chronicles. But smack dab in the middle of Chronicles is the prosperity prayer that got me on the prosperity prayer. Bless me, O Lord, indeed. Expand my territory. That's the prayer of Jabez. Right in the middle of Chronicles. But if I had read it just moving my fingers across, I would have missed it.
That's true. Yeah.
But that's a critical prayer for abundance. Bless me, oh Lord, indeed. Expand my territory.
Yeah.
You should be saying that every day.
Every day.
Expand my territory.
Expand my, me and my friends made it into a song. Expand my territory. We made it into a song, right? Because it will actually expand your life. So that's like, so when you actually start to really look at the, even emotionally, love, you know, like we got so many barriers around love. And loving freely and wholly without judgment. You know, when I got to Matthew was amazing to me because all the things was in Matthew. Love your neighbor like yourself. I am the light. Judge or not, be ye not judged. All the things is in Matthew. I'm like, well, hell, if you just do what's in Matthew, you be on top of things.
Right. Right.
Right. So then, you know, like when you start to really deal with the emotions, anger on the planet is out of control. Anger is out of control. I briefly was listening to the Republicans and they all on there talking about wipe the Palestinians out. I'm like, okay, now these are some fools and God, I don't have no part of that.
Right.
Talking about killing. See, because as a Black person, I've been on the side of the genocide of some people.
Exactly. That's right.
Right. And so it's like, no. Right. And I had to really come forth and bring more love and light to that. And be a light worker and really pray for that. That needs to be prayed for. We can't be walking around acting like we don't know what's going, because these fools is fools. They'll put the bomb on us because they're foolish like that. What's happening in Israel is not about what they're talking about. What's happening in Israel is they want to own the port over there. The reason America gives Israel $3 billion every year, but can't give us reparations.
That is a reparation. That is your reparation.
Hey, Rev, what it is they want to build a new port. There's a main port over there that they use, and for years they weren't allowed to create a new port. If they create a new if they built the newer port canal, the newer canal, it would be bigger and it'd be bigger and wider and can have more ships pass through instead of going all the way around Africa to come. So there's one port already there, but they've been denied for years to open up a second port.
But now
it's a second port.
But
canal.
But the whole part of that, Danielle, is by supporting Israel, then America has presence over in the Middle East that they don't have otherwise.
I get that.
Nobody else wants them over there. So having Israel and that port gives America permission to be over there, because what's happening is China is opening back up the Silk Road, and that's a path where China can get everything going through Europe. And America is like, oh, we better get this port open. And that's the move is to kill off the Palestinians so they can get the port where the last place, the vestige where the Palestinians are. That's what they're trying to do right now. And so let's just tell the truth. So nobody wants to tell the truth about it. And America, we do not get the truth about what's happening in the world.
Yeah, Mama Evelyn, your hand is up.
Okay, Mama Evelyn.
I just wanted to say that I've been binge watching on Facebook these videos of these young men who one goes around the college campuses and he's giving away iPhones and iPads and laptops and just or just selling the new iPhone for $15. And another guy, he's mostly in Mexico, I think. Well, I don't know where he is, but he gives money. He goes into these neighborhoods and he pays your rent for the month, Or and this other guy, he had people deliver a coney dog to his house and he gives them $1,000 tip. And I got a new awareness of how tough it is for people to receive the blessings. They question and they say, this ain't real. Is this real? And I'm like, and so I would write in the comments, giving is receiving, please take the blessings. I'm just amazed at how many people, and yeah, just.
So, but now let's really look at this, because this is what I'm actually starting to get to. So one of the questions, so part of it is, okay, hold that question right there, because I'm going to say the other places are, after we got the anger, we got the fear and the sadness in terms of the anatomy of emotions, right? So it's just like what you're saying, Evelyn, though. Okay, so Evelyn, what I get present to when you're saying that is this. One question I had is, where is the subconscious, right? Because I like to be able to locate what I'm talking about. Where is the subconscious, right? Where is the soul? Where is it located in my body? How do I go in and get in touch with that, right? So one thing I got about the subconscious, because the subconscious holds everything. It's a space that holds everything that you've ever, with anything with your senses, seen, smell, taste, touch, heard. The subconscious holds it all. Okay? Well, how do you know what's in your subconscious? Because that becomes a very important question. How do you know what's in your subconscious? This is critical, y'all. How you know what's in your subconscious is what shows up around you. What do you see? That's what's in your subconscious. So it's just like, Evelyn, you said, oh, I noticed this is the key to this whole thing. I noticed that people have a hard time receiving, right? Then the question becomes, where do I have a hard time receiving?
Yeah.
And every time you do that, whatever you see, you look over here at yourself, that's you, you'll have a breakthrough. You'll have a breakthrough every time, y'all. Because it's just information. Everybody has their own perception. Everybody has their own perception. But what do we have if we got 6 billion people on the planet, we got 6 billion perceptions going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're inside of a big old, what is it called? What is that? It's a big old illusion, because it's not even real. Because even though right now there's 12 of us on this call, there's 12 bodies, but there's only one mind. And that one mind is a Christ conscious mind. That's what Christ what had Jesus be Jesus? It was not Jesus the man, it was Jesus the thinking.
Yes, the thinking.
It's the consciousness. And so when you start to deal with the consciousness, you got being conscious, right? When you open your eyes, you see the world, that's your consciousness, right? But your consciousness is accessed through your perception, through your two eyes, right? And then you have your subconscious, which you deal with through your third eye, right? And then you got your super subconscious, which is your spirit, right? So when you got to know what point of view to look at things from. Does that make sense what I'm saying, y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, because they got us tricked by thinking it's our two eyes, because we are not human beings, we are spirit. And we've been trained to use our body, which is of the ego, when really we really need to be using our third eye, which is of spirit. And that's where all the real power is. But they program and indoctrinate us not to use that. And that is what there is for us to use, because that's where all the action is.
And it's all in the Bible. It's all in there.
Yeah, but you got to go in there and decode it. But this is the biggest thing. Do you know this is the biggest thing? I don't know if anybody ever heard this. Tecrecia, you ever heard this? If you want to hide something from the masses, put it in a book.
Yes, I've heard that for sure.
Oh,
Put
wait
it
a
in a
minute.
book.
Yeah, wait a minute. Or just put it in writing, period. I had a customer yesterday trying to apply for a house, and you have to go through this it's a video reading education program. It's like you take a module, take a quiz, take a module, take a quiz. And she was like, when we finished our business, she was like, well, can you help me with this? And I'm looking like, Okay, she's like, I took a quiz and failed. I'm like, okay, well, go back and look at the information, reread the information, and take the quiz again. Yeah, she was failing the quizzes because she wasn't reading the information. I'm
No,
like,
honey, listen, baby, it's part of this. This what you got to really get. 50 something percent of the people in the city of Detroit cannot read. 50% of the adults in Detroit cannot read. 50.
well, I know there's a higher literacy rate here in Detroit, okay? But it was interesting because she's trying to apply for a mortgage. So
I
I'm
know,
sitting
but
here like,
but listen, people can't admit that they can't read. Then they don't understand. People, that's the most difficult thing for people to admit, that they, especially an adult, that they can't read.
Mm.
So when people have a hard time filling out forms, passing tests, that kind of thing, it's because they can't read.
And they still need a house.
Exactly.
They still
But
need.
but but this is the thing, spiritually. First thing, you got to admit you need help.
Right.
That's the first thing. And most of us, okay, we could just start. We ain't even got to talk about them. Let's talk about us. We can't, each one of us on here have a difficult time saying we need help.
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Say that.
Jackie.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't have a problem. I learned that a long 40 years ago. Help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? God has been faithful.
Yes. But now,
Faithful.
okay, so but this is where I go. And check this out. If my brother is my salvation, that's 1 out of 12, Jacqueline. There's 12 of us on this call. Out of 12 of us, only one of us don't have a problem with asking for what we need.
I don't have a problem asking for what I need. The question is,
I need help.
with whom? Wait, no. With whom do I need help from? Prime example. I'm not gonna ask somebody that's broke how to help me with my finances. That don't make no sense.
It's not like that, Danielle. It's I'm gonna give an example for me. When I got COVID and 2 months in, I'm still dragging and I can't think straight and just the lethargy. I call my doctor, it's like, what's going on? So she mentioned long COVID. So I'm like, okay. So I call this nurse and she tells me there's two, Ford and U of M have long COVID support programs. So I call U of M, bottom line, get put in this class. I'm in this group of 6 people. It's only been 2-3 months since I got COVID and going through this. These people on here talking about, I've been dealing with this for 2 years. I've been dealing with this for 3 years. I'm like, Lord, no, I don't want to be 2 years in the trying to figure out how to fix what's going on with me.
Jacqueline, turn your camera on, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be, but my heart went out to them. But that's, Reverend, that's what I see what you say.
Yes.
I'm one of 12 here, but that's been my walk, is when I'm questioning something and I pray, well, in my way, I pray for an answer.
Yes.
I receive my answer on what to do. And
Yeah.
I don't dawdle in following up. If it's go to a doctor, if it's go to a counselor, if it's go talk to, whatever it is, I'll follow through because I want this vessel to be the best it could be.
Okay. I got that totally. Yeah. And the issue is being able to ask for what you need. Because if I was to say, if you could just, this is a prime example of it. If you say to yourself, what do I need right now? I bet you most of us on this call couldn't say, what do I need right now? What do you need right now? If I asked you the question, what do you need right now? What would you say? And that's just a general question off the board. Who can say what they need right now?
I need to fast and pray.
Okay, I need to fast and pray. What do you need right now?
I need God every day. I need him every day.
I need God every day. Yep. Okay, what do you need?
I need some help getting my basement clean.
Okay, now that's what I'm really talking about.
Okay, I need some help taking stuff from storage or reorganize my storage. Throwing away stuff.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Because guess what? Just like Jacqueline is saying, she get answers to her things. You can get answers for that too.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm about to move. I'm like, okay, who gonna help me move? I start going, oh, so-and-so got a son. I can ask them to bring their son over here. And so-and-so got, oh yeah. Oh, then I'm like, oh, shoot, I got a crew. Because I start going, oh, I gotta move, whatever. Oh, I got a crew. Okay, Mama.
Right.
I got the magic Elizabeth bus too, that big ass flex. So we could
Okay,
feel that.
come on.
We could
Okay.
feel that fucker up. I'm just being
Okay. So that's what I'm talking about when you say ask what you need. Because then when you ask for what you need or start, this is actually part, actually start to share what you need. How
Okay.
people are ready to volunteer to help you do whatever it is that you need.
Right.
I
Because
can
when you
help
ask, sometimes when you think about who can do it, do they want to do it? That's the other thing. Do the son want it help? And then you get, that's a different kind of help. So
well, it's this too. You don't know where your help come from.
right. But let it be
Right.
known that it's needed, so those who
you
can will.
Yes.
Tecrecia, what kind of cleaning do you need in the basement? You need stuff hauled out to the curb, and you need it washed down and sanitized.
So I have a lot of clothes I need to wash. My dryer went out a few times this year.
Tecrecia, I got something for you. I hate to butt in, but I have a laundry service that charges $1 per pound that will come and pick up your laundry. You send it out, they pick it up in a 24-hour turnaround time. They will have it washed, dried, and folded all ready for you.
It's very nice.
I'd like to add.
I will put the link in there for you.
Thank you.
So my dryer was out, and the man came and looked at it. He said, "Girl, all you need is a band."
Yeah, he told me what I needed.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta rechange some things out.
Okay.
I just went to the warehouse. What is it? Home Depot to get the stuff.
So
I mean, it's working now. He said it'll work better, but I'm saying it when that happened, stuff got piled up.
Right.
Some stuff is still here from when my sister lived here. So I need to decide what I'm gonna do with that. But I want to just get that space organized so we can go and, practice our instruments and read our books, stuff like that.
It all starts with when you are able to have.
You kind of froze up, sweetie.
Say it again.
It all starts with what? You kind of froze up.
It starts with our thoughts.
Right.
When we recognize.
You're breaking up, Jackie.
You froze again, Jackie.
Never we talk about intense stuff. This thing.
And my computer's acting crazy. It kind of feels like the screen's gonna go out.
I run a year like 3 times, and like you say, every time you go through, he's revealing something new. But some years ago, I followed this this lesson this lady was giving, and it was called The Way of Agape. And one time she made this comment about the temple. Our body is supposed to be like the temple. I think it's Solomon's temple. And she gave this example of, God, when, how you say some things can change in an instant. If it was for us, all you have to do is snap the hand, and whatever changes, we would be brand new. If that were the reality of this world. But the reality of this world is we go through things that, like you're saying, in our perception of it, our experience of it, it could have been something negative that years later we may have forgotten about it, but it's impacting our actions. It's impacting our emotions negatively. And this lady was saying, with the example of Solomon's temple, that in the temple, there are all these little cubbies that when the priests would go in, they would hide their whatever's in these cubbies. And years later, when they start opening these cubbies, they were amazed at some of the not religious stuff that were found in these cubbies. So her example was to say, God can change us in the instant. However, he allows us to go through things when we're ready. But our readiness comes from our awareness that that's something we need to deal with and that we need to address. He's not going to, you know, if I had trauma in my past and I've been blocking like a molestation or something like that, he's not just going to open it up and let the floodgates overwhelm us. But little thoughts might start coming in to somebody, hey, I need to deal with this because it's making my relationships in having a good solid relationship bad because don't trust men, I don't do this, I don't want to be touched or whatever. But when we're allowed to recognize that we need that change, the answer comes when we're open to receiving that answer at that time. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, you know, by us talking about, by the sister just now saying, I need this. We can't start addressing things if we don't allow our own within ourselves to recognize that we need help. We need to love better. We are worthy of being loved. We are worthy of loving ourselves, you know, all of that. But we don't know if we don't know.
It's our birthright.
So.
Well, so that's part of the anatomy of the spirit, like
right.
in piece of I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the aspect. It's not, okay, this is like totally from the training we had. It's not what you know, and it's not what you know you don't know. It's what you don't know you don't know. And how do you get access to what you don't know? That is the key. Like if I don't know if it's in my blind spot, how do I become aware of something that's in my blind spot?
Yeah.
Does a thing have to happen to even set those bills in?
Well, part of it is you have to know how to lead a powerful inquiry with yourself.
Okay.
You have to know how to ask some questions of yourself, some tough questions of yourself, if you really want to know, if you're really committed to knowing what's in your blind spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got to be willing.
I put a link in the chat, and I was just I came across this 2 days ago, and it's this doctor talking about people living this type of life that's just routine and regular, and they're not happy, and it's like they're okay with not being happy. But then by the time he talks to it, he talks about what we can do to change that within ourselves and our own awareness. Mm-hmm. Very simple, 13 minutes, but it fits.
Okay.
It fits.
Okay. What do you mean when you say it fits?
No, it fits with the discussion today.
Okay, gotcha.
But you know, that's how things kind of happen with me too. It's like, to let you all know, Baba, with the reading we're going through now, he's sharing with me that I need to become more vocal and sharing to change people's lives in the field of health, making women more aware of the need of increasing their health. And now these type of things are being brought to me to share.
Okay, y'all. All right. Okay, so where are we now in the conversation? Like everybody knows that they need to be able to, but okay, so where I am, where I can hear in the conversation now is something that, okay. Well, okay, what I want to say is this. So inside of this conversation, it's a practice that you have to actually practice the principles for you actually start to have a breakthrough in the principles. So, you know, it's really deep for me, and particularly in leading in the Course of Miracles, because last night, oh my God, it seems like I was just so pulling teeth last night, but I kept fighting for the sharing to come up on the board for them. But at the end of the night, oh my God, the things that they shared was so deep and so profound. Like I always ask at the end of the night, what are you taking away from the circle? Like I listed some of that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm taking that for myself too. Okay, you know what? Oh, so the whole class, y'all been having all this deep information, but nobody would really come out like Jackie was saying and really Jacqueline was saying and really sharing yourself. But then when they all shared themselves, it was super powerful. And so that's what I'm committed to with the groups that I'm participating in, that we learn how to create a safe space such that sharing, people can share their lives fully so we actually can have an impact on each other. That makes a difference. Where there's accountability in what we're saying we up to, and that we are accomplishing and fulfilling on our goals. So it was like, it's so deep about this, because it's like, I read the Course of Miracles from this standpoint, but did I apply it in my life? And the question is, what's your purpose?
Oh my goodness.
What's your purpose? And guess what? In every aspect, in every domain of your life, you have a purpose. What's your purpose for fun in your life? What's the purpose for relationships in your life? What's your purpose for your finances in your life? What's your purpose for your health? What's your purpose for your spirituality? What's your purpose for your intimate? Oh, okay. Well, look at her.
And the first question in here is my purpose. It happened, but talking about how to do it, it had me, it's like deep inside, and then it has me to think of how I feel about my ideas and the things I like to do. And it's like right now, so my things are helping people reach their desire, help people grow financially through the support, and to help them identify what their purpose is.
I'm glad you came out here today. I'm so
All
glad.
right, Lord.
Just open the doors. I love it.
Oh my goodness, something about bringing, I tell you, I mean, and I know I know my walk. My walk is light, love, and
walk it.
All right. I'm speechless.
A walk as you're walking through the house with all the beautiful colors.
Oh, that's some big bubble wrap.
Hey, yeah, I want to go like this.
I know. That bubble wrap. That's some good bubble wrap.
That lemon burn. I got for the lemon burn.
Okay, so so let me ask you this, okay, because this is where this conversation led us to. Like, let me ask you this. Every day in your day, do you create an intention for your day?
No.
How many, nope. Okay.
Not every day, but some days. Not every day, but yeah.
Okay, good. Queen Aduni? Create an intention for your day every day?
Not every day, but
okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Lakeisha?
Yes, it's a habit every day.
Okay, good. All right, Tecrecia?
No, not every day.
Okay, good. Mama Hat?
I have. But not. Oh, there I go. Taurus. No, I have some days.
Okay, good. So this is the deal. Okay, so and everybody else, just answer the question for yourself, because this is the deal, you guys. We have to make a commitment to create an intention on our day, because it's a muscle. And the more you create an intention for your day, the more the intention will get fulfilled.
I truly believe that. It's such a habit, like it just pretty much come natural to set my intentions for the day. I guess maybe because I'm in sales, maybe that's why.
Yes.
But I have to set my intentions on what my goals and what my intent is for the day.
Right.
So
it's really inside of what she's saying. Okay, this is my intention for my day. Okay, to be joyful, fulfilled, and full of life. Okay, but out of being joyful, fulfilled, and full of life, this is what I'm going to produce in my day. And we want to start doing that every day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting back into my writing. I'm slipping off of that. So
yeah.
And friends are like, don't punish you. Don't be mad at yourself because you haven't been doing you needed whatever the reason why you haven't been is because it wasn't there. So now I feel that because that's why I was hesitant about saying, yeah, I'm back on. I'm getting.
Okay, good. So that's going to be a practice that we're going to take on, right? Because this is the deal, right? How things just fall out of existence. Anybody in here find out what their soul's name was?
No.
See what I'm saying?
What is that?
That's why I know I have to fast, because I ask every night.
So we've
I lay my head down.
What is it? You know, this is my first. This is my first time with you all.
Okay, good. We'll have to go back. I don't know how you can find it, but we've done a couple of exercises with the angels to find out who's your guardian angel and what's their name. And so people have to ask their guardian angel what their name is, and the guardian angel will tell you what their name is, right? It's like, okay, so I do home blessings, right? When I got my home angel that I keep, that she blesses wherever I am, it took me because I couldn't hear then, but I had to keep asking her name. And one day I was walking through the park and I was like, what's your name? She just started screaming at me, a miracle, a miracle, a miracle is my name. One word, jeez. I was like, oh, sorry, girl. She was like, she's so sick of me asking her. She's like, one word. So, right. And so when you have to, it's a realm that you're asking to go into. When you start to ask the universe who's talking, who's supporting me, and finding out their name. And so that was one of the assignments. We did a meditation where we invited our souls. We went to a deep meditation and invited our souls to come forth so we could see them and have a conversation with them. And your soul had a name. I think 1 or 2 people got a soul name. Who didn't somebody get their soul's name? Or no?
I thought I think
somebody did. Who was it?
Maybe they weren't on here now, but
okay. Well, we did a where your soul told you what their name was. So it's like, okay, did you find out your soul's name? Because listen, if it's spiritual anatomy, wouldn't knowing your soul's name make a big difference?
Yeah, for me, my name is Infinity. And when I hear that name, especially those that know me, they call me that. When I hear them call me that, it does something to my whole being. No beginning, no end. That's it.
You're right, Queen Aduni, because that was the day I invited all those ladies. One was Ocean Breeze. Remember, that was one of them's names. And who was that? Mariana, her angel had a name. We were working with it. So I want you guys to keep doing that work, because if you keep asking them, they will tell you, and you want to know their name.
And can I throw this in, Rev?
Yeah.
Mama Evelyn, don't get frustrated, and don't, you'll get the name when you get it. Don't figure you have to do something or all that stuff. Just be quiet, and when it's time, she'll reveal herself, or he.
Listen, you guys, this is your access. This is your access to getting access to your superpowers.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. It's your access to getting your access to your superpowers and how to use your superpowers to work for you. Because, okay, Lakeisha, I see you. So this is the deal. Everything, mostly, we are so caught up in the material realm, what we can see, taste, touch, our senses. But if you really think about all the things in life that really matter, they are invisible and you really cannot see them. Beauty. Right? Beauty is like something can, beauty, the beauty is on the inside. You know how they have people who were in the concentration camps, those people who survived, they were able to go inside and call on something from themselves. that had them survive something so tragic, right? Love, that's on the inside. If you are looking outside of yourself from love, you're going to be disappointed. Love is on the inside. Peace is on the inside. Joy is on the inside. You can't see any of those things. You can't go out there and go, oh, there goes some joy over there. I'm going to go get me some. That ain't how joy works. So we have to start to realize that the things that are of the most faith, you can't see faith. You can't go pluck faith off the tree. So the things that are most important to us are invisible.
Are these experiences? Are they experiences? I mean, when we have an experience, that's when we find them? Or I don't
No,
know.
like what you have to do is just become aware of them and tap into them.
Okay.
Right? You have to become, like Jacqueline was talking about, it's the awareness. You know, it's a commitment to being awake and aware. It's a commitment to being in the now. A lot of times we're missing out on the beauty and the love and the peace and the joy because we're so caught up in the past or worried about the future. When what's important is, I don't care where you are, like, what are you doing right now? It's like, okay, you stuck. Well, what do you need to do? Well, do what's in front of you to do. If you just took on today, just doing everything that was in front of you today, do you know how much you would get done? You don't even need a plan. You don't even need a goal. All you got to do is keep asking yourself, okay, what's next? What's the next thing I need to do? And the universe will just keep cranking it out. And next thing you know, you're getting shit done. I mean, getting your life done.
There's a lady that I listened to, Marissa Peer, and she said, do what you don't want to do first and get it on out the way.
Yes. Mm-hmm. and
I have my intentions for the day. Today, I'm going to finish up. I'm prepping, I'm putting together 2 dishes of a soup, and it's a chicken and Brussels sprout dish.
Okay, that's fine.
And so that will carry us through for a few days of eating, because yes. And everything is in prep stage. I just have to wash the Brussels sprouts, and I asked Sheena, would she please cut them up. So yes. So I'm going to be, yeah. So
okay, so what's your intention for today?
My intention for today is to finish 2 prepared meals to get us through for several days, to straighten my room some more. And Danielle, I wanted to thank her. She called me yesterday. She calls me like after the show and gives me like, you should do this, and it's just a suggestion. And she was right. Got money sitting around here.
Okay, so really,
but I'm just saying, I'm setting the intention to get rid of this stuff in this house that just doesn't need to sit here, and it can get a new home. So
okay, so can I use you as an example to help everybody?
Sure.
Okay, what you just said is what you're going to do today.
Oh, the intention. I'm sorry. I got it.
And that's for everybody.
The intention is to make to make some food that is good for my body.
Okay, so your intention is to nurture your body with good food.
Yes.
Okay. What else is your intention today? To nurture your body with good food. What else? Gotta have at least 3, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so what if you're not walking around or doing something? I want everybody to stop right now and write 3 intentions.
But we got to be clear that these are ways of being.
Yes.
Okay, ways of being. Okay.
And then from those ways of being, it will give us the actions to take.
Okay.
So as Rev's example, as you gals are writing yours, she said, I'm going to be joyous, peaceful, and it was something else.
Loving.
Loving. So those
Focus.
ways of being, aka intentions.
Okay. Okay.
Is staying focused one?
Yeah, being focused.
Being focused, yes.
Being focused.
Are we going to share or how are we going to do this?
Yeah, we go share when we get done. You get a few minutes to write it down. What's your intention from today? And your intention is like a way of being. And out of being that way, what are you going to produce? What actions or goals do you want to fulfill by taking on? You're going to take on 3 ways of being. And then what's your goal? What's the goals you want to, out of taking on those 3 ways of being, what goals are you going to fulfill?
Okay. So what I said first, the nourishment of my body is to prepare meals for the next few days. And I have my fruit here. I'm about to eat my first thing on my stomach this morning, other than my tea. I've already drank all that. To raise my vibrations, I'm gonna play music.
Okay.
My vibration. And to be in movement, which will entail purging, organizing for a sale.
Okay.
Yes.
So being nutritious, being, what was the second one you said?
Raising the vibration, which is playing the music.
So being of a high vibration. Trying to put those in ways of being. So being nutritious is one, and then active is a third one. That second one.
Yeah.
Being
Really?
happy, joyful.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you listen to that music?
Oh yeah, I feel joyful and happy.
Okay, so being joyful. So being nutritious, being joyful, and being active. Those are the being.
Okay.
And what you're gonna get from it is 2 meals. You're gonna hear some beautiful music. And then you're gonna have some products to sell.
Yes.
That's how you break it down.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else want to go? Tecrecia, you can coach him. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go on, girl. Go on.
That's her superpower.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Mama Hat.
Okay, I put down being conscious of my space.
That's good.
Just say it. Yeah.
Okay, yes. Being conscious of my space by basement organization and release things that are not needed. Nutrition for my home, going to the grocery market so I can prepare meals for the family and for the family. And then being creative by making wearable art products.
Okay, Mama Hat.
Yes.
That was a lot. Wasn't that a lot?
I thought you said to do what's the be and what you gonna do about it.
It's okay. It's a muscle. So let's run it back. Being nutritious. Right? So just everybody say it this way so that you get it on the mat so that the ego ain't got no way to get in there and muck it up. I'm gonna be nutritious. And by being nutritious, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some groceries. Second, what was your second one? That second one always get real.
That was the second one. The first one was being conscious of my space.
Okay, so being conscious.
Okay, so
being space conscious.
Hold on. What? Let's come back to that one. The third one was being creative. That was the only one you got straight. That was a straight one. Being creative,
Okay.
and that's gonna give you what?
Wearable art, make products to
Okay.
sell.
Yeah. So you're gonna have some art for yourself to wear and products to sell. Now being conscious, that's too what they call airy fairy.
Okay.
Give me something else.
Be clean.
Okay.
Clean
There
up.
you go.
Be
So
tidy.
I'm gonna
Be tidy.
be tidy. Is that a way of being? That's a way of being. Yeah. So clean up. Yeah. Well, that's what you're gonna
Clean up.
produce.
No,
A clean space. Y'all get it? Fewer words, the better.
yes,
Or
ma'am.
clearer.
Okay, go back to that. Go back to that third one again.
It was being creative, is what she said.
Okay, but that's the part, being creative. But what's your goal? Out
To
of
create,
being creative, what do you
to create wearable art to sell.
Okay, good. So what are you talking about? 1 piece, 2 piece today? Because it's just for today.
A crochet. Yeah, I'm gonna crochet.
Oh, okay. You go crochet. So you go get how many scoops you go do today?
Probably 1.5. I mean, I've started
Okay,
last
good. That's good. That's good though.
Yeah,
But
good.
that's what we really need to know. Today, by the end of the day, I'm gonna have 1 scoop done and I'm gonna start on another one.
There you
Okay.
go.
Can you see how that's like real clear and crisp? It
Yeah.
don't need you. She can't have no wiggle room. Her.
I got you.
That's
Yeah.
that's when that ego come through and judge how I said. That's that self-judgment. Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
So you safe
Yeah.
space. So yeah, definitely the numbers. So let's go back to Evelyn. How many pieces are you gonna have complete to sell? As you eat your food, I know you eating.
I'm not making anything. I am organizing and to put together a short video on what's for sale.
Oh, okay. So you're organizing your stuff so you can do a video for what's for sale. And
Mhm.
you're gonna get all of that done today?
I'm gonna get the organization. I'm gonna
Okay, you're gonna get the
organize
organization
today.
done. Okay,
The
good.
video will not be done today. No.
Okay, good. That's what you want to be clear about.
Yeah. Yeah. So the organization of what it is I'm going to sell and to set it up so that you know.
Yeah.
It'll,
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, that's
That
really
is good. Deetra, what you got?
Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay, my ways of being focused, being non-judgmental, being loving. And my goal is to be productive in caring for my mom-in-law. And at the end of the day or during the day, I would like to see a smile. I want to see a smile to know that she's happy.
Okay, that's really good, Deirdre.
That is. I moved.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good, Deirdre. And what's her name again? Momo?
Yes, Momo. Yeah, right.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. So the goal is to have Momo smile.
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, who else want to go?
I'll go.
I want to go.
Okay, good. Queen Aduni and then Danielle.
Okay.
Okay, being organized, being focused and joyful, being joyful. From being organized, I will end up with a workable office. Focus that to complete it today.
Okay.
And joyful because my music and stuff so that it's fun.
Okay.
That's my
All
goal.
right. All right. Who else? Okay, so how do okay, well, I'm present to with Queen Aduni after that is how we gonna hold each other for accountable for this, that it got done or not. Right? What you guys go do? What y'all go do? Put it in the chat. My office got done. I cook my 2 meals.
Oh,
Momo,
so why don't we take
Momo had a smile on her face at the end of the day. You gotta put it in the chat.
I would say for those of us who actually are working on organization, because that's one for me too as well, take a before and after picture.
Okay, before and after picture. That's a good one. But somehow you gotta have it in the chat, like what you actually got done from your intention for today. I don't know about the rest of the other days of the week, but for today.
For today.
Start. Can I use the word start the process? I might need to say start.
Yes, because if we go, okay, y'all got that. All right, Miss Lakeisha over there working. She like, I got my goals for the day.
I'm next.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. Lakeisha, Danielle is next. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danielle.
Okay, so my intention for today. Okay, my intention today is to be focused. I want to be organized today. I am organized today. I am rested today. And I would have transferred like 10 of my old clients from my old website to my new website through phone calls. Those are the 3 things that I want to get done today.
What are the 3 things you want to get done today?
I want to get some rest because my sleep has been very broken.
Okay.
I want to get organized because I need to get organized. I got half of it done yesterday. I need to finish the rest of it today. And I need to be productive in my business by calling 10 people and get them switched from one website to the other.
Okay, good. What do you hear, Tecrecia, when she says what she's saying?
The last one is clear. The rest, it's not necessarily a way of being. That's more of a product of being something else. And then what was that second one? Organized. Are you organizing?
So basically what she's saying is you got it a little muddied. They all mission in together. So pull them out. What ways of being are you taking on? Being organized, productive, and rest, and getting some rest, and being at peace. Rest is peace. Yeah, woo side. Okay, so those are the 3 ways of being. Can you hear that, Danielle?
Yes.
Okay, so out of those 3 ways of being, what's going to get organized?
My physical space.
Okay, your physical space will be organized, right? You're going to actually then it's going to be productivity. I don't know productivity. I can't remember.
Being productive.
Productive. Yeah, being productive. That means that you're going to do the work you need to do for your website and transfer your clients from one website to the other.
Correct.
Okay, good. And then what's the last one?
Rest.
Was getting some rest. Well, actually, the first one was going to get some rest.
Okay, the second one is those are the 3. Those are the 3.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see how we separated them out? So you got ways of being, and then out of your ways of being, these things will get done.
Right.
Out of the ways of being, these things will get done.
So I'll say my example. So I'm going to be persistent with my insurance company for my car. Right, so I'm being persistent. Going to be patient. Right, keeping my vibration up, and then I'm going to be joyful throughout the whole situation. So as I call her, because that's the persistent piece, being patient with her, staying at peace with her, I can hear it in my tone and things of that nature. And then being joyful because my Bianca her whole mouth messed up. So I gotta have joy throughout that whole situation. My front end of my car looking like that.
Now bust your lip. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bust her whole mouth up. It's even worse when you look at it in the day.
You were in an accident?
Yeah, I ran into a moving object. I don't even want to say what it is no more. I'm so sad by that part.
She
Oh
killed the
no.
dog. She killed the dog, y'all. She killed the dog.
I did.
Oh no.
But thank God the dog got sacrificed, so it wasn't her. So the dog had to
Right.
get sacrificed.
Was it your dog or somebody else's dog?
It was definitely somebody's dog. He had a vest on and everything.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He,
How are
he
you?
ran out of, huh?
How are you?
How
Not
am I?
yeah, physically and mentally. How are you with that?
Physically, I'm fine. Mentally, I still see that dog laying there, and I just say a prayer every time, and I pray that they find their dog, so they not, looking where is my dog? Like
Tecrecia, how recently did that happen?
Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We just go pray for him, the dog, the next time he'll be a house cat.
A house cat.
Oh,
You can't live with me.
'Cause he's still on the side of the road. Vincent went over there last night to see where I was at, to see what I was saying, because he couldn't picture where the dog could have came from. There was a field over there, and he came out the field. And I have a car, and this is a dark night, and it's there's a all black dog, and it just came across, and I didn't see it till it came up. It was going in front of me, and it came up and it was like boom, it hit right.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know.
Uh,
It wasn't a German Shepherd.
Tecrecia, I hate to say this, but it happens. It happens because my mentor got her friend's dog on tape just recently. Got the whole thing on tape, and it's like sometimes as a driver, you just don't see them. If they dart out from anywhere, and he was in a residential area and just darted into the middle of the street, and the driver didn't have time to stop. So it's like
I'm easily going 50 miles an hour as I go up this ramp. So yeah.
So let me.
I'm like with Rev. He sacrificed.
Yeah, let me just say. Can I just say this? I just wanted to say a little short prayer, and the prayer is, Father, we thank you for the life of the dog, and we thank you that the fulfillment of Tecrecia and the dog and their impact has been fulfilled.
Yeah.
Where you agreed that was going to happen, whatever, it's fulfilled, and everything is good.
In Buddhism, we call it lessening your karmic retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you have stuff like that happens, it's like, okay, that was bad, but man, it could have been way lot worse. If you see her car.
Right.
Good thing you wasn't on the highway. Good thing you were off the highway.
In a prayer. Thank you for suggesting that, because that was on my heart too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Fulfillment.
Yep, that's good. All right. Okay, Queen, what you got?
Funny. This is I'll tell you, these couple of weeks and stuff. Well, okay. These year and a half has been, because you can't pick out just one. All of our conversations are so, even when we're hopping through, don't have something special, and then we get so far, and then it's silence, and then another topic come up. And then there's always those that come at the end, and we start a conversation. Now we want to
wait a minute. What I'm trying to talk about is what's your three ways of being and intentions for the day.
I already gave that.
You did hers.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. What was it again?
You want me to do it again for you, boo?
Yeah, do it again.
It is.
Oh, to be organized.
Being organized.
Yeah.
Being focused and joyful, having a good time.
Oh, yeah, having a good time with your music. Okay, I remember now. All right. Any other people in the witness protection program want to say something?
Yeah, all you, say Ebony and
all y'all in the witness protection program.
Lolly. We can't see you.
Okay, y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all don't want to set no
I'm
intention for today.
I'm here. I can set an attention.
Okay. Okay, good, Lolly.
Let's see. I am being time efficient today because today is another one of those long days with back-to-back things. I'm being patient today because
You have to have a reason. Just be patient.
Okay.
Being patient for
being
no
patient.
reason. For no reason.
For no reason. I'm being patient.
Mhm.
And yeah. Yes. Those are my two. I need three, right?
Yeah, you can have three. What's the other one?
I'm gonna be considerate. I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna be considerate.
Okay. And what I hear after that is to yourself and others.
Yes.
Not just for others, but for you too.
Yes.
Okay, so out of being those three things, what things are you going to get done today?
Well, everything, but I'm going to prepare for my model shoot today. I am going to get my programming together for my youth and actually do it. I'm going to have very, very enthusiastic and inspiring meetings, and I'm going to get my studio time finished so I can send out my music.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's a very ambitious day.
Very.
Why?
I got this.
Ambitious. Okay, let us know in the chat tonight what got done. How about you, Lakeisha?
Okay, today I'm going to be loving, fun, and full of laughter. My intention for that is because so I will have a great time with my cousins today. We're gonna have lunch. So I want, with me being that way, we'll create a good memory, another good memory of us being together. I am also going to I don't know what the proper word to use, but I want to feel light today, like just open, just to allow. Like I just want to allow things to manifest of what I put there in the universe. Today, I want to show a lot of love towards the seniors today. I have an event with seniors, so I want to be loving and caring and fun with the seniors, which I feel will allow them to put their guards down and allow me to assist them. And also it's going to also allow me to do my follow-up, to feel good to do my follow-up, because it's fortune in the follow-up. And so sometimes I lack in the form of following up all the time, because sometimes I don't want to make the phone calls. But if I feel good, I'm feeling happy, I will make the phone calls to follow up with the people that was referred to me, because it's fortune in the follow-up.
All right, good. I got it totally. All right. Anybody else want to go? Okay, I'll tell y'all mine. The three things.
Ebony.
Oh, Ebony, you want to go?
Yeah, I go.
Okay, go.
I am going to be fearless.
Mm.
I am going to be a boss.
Boss. Come on.
And I am going to be willing, because that's been the theme of me right now. It's just being willing.
Yay. Okay, I'm happy. That made me joyful. Okay, and what are you going to get done out of doing that?
I am going to get a grant approved.
Come
Because
on.
today is our grant submission day for our resiliency hub. And not only will we get the submission in, we're going to get it approved.
Okay, great. Awesome.
So,
anything else?
Receiving. So my son wants to take me out on a date, all on his own, with his own funds, to show me how beautiful and care and how much he loves me and how beautiful I am. So I am going to be receiving of that.
Yay. Yay. Beautiful.
And I am going to be fearless in pretty much being willing to let the God use me in the way that I'm supposed to be used by him in my assignment.
Okay, really good. Today I'm going to take on being joyful, being my word, and being productive.
Mhm.
And what that's going to look like, well, Joy, just being present to how awesome my life is, just as it is, right? And just bringing that joy, that natural joy that I am to everything that I'm doing. And it's going to look like I'm going to clean up my room and wash some clothes today. I'm going to be of service. My friend who made her transition, I'm gonna go hang out with her mom for a little while today. After this, about 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go hang out with her mom for a little while and just love up on her. And then tonight I am gonna have a joyful, aware, and awakened class. I don't know what that looks like, but that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a joyful, awakened, and aware class today. They're coming up until we got 4 more months to go in this class. And I I just want to share this with y'all. Yesterday I asked the question for someone to put in the chat what they have gotten from, okay, we almost been together a year, and what have they gotten from being in the course so far. It's pretty long, but I'm gonna read it to y'all anyway because it's pretty inspiring. And I'm actually going to use it as one of my what do you call those things when people, I forget what,
Testimony.
testimony. Thank you. That's the
Yeah,
word. Right. So
testimony.
the question was, what have you gotten from being in the course so for in the last 8 months? And the answer was, oh my God, all I can say is I'm not the same. I have learned so much about myself in these past 8 months. And now that I am playing the game, I'm working on being who I have always been, who I've always been. I have released so many traumas that I made up and experienced growing up from childhood to adult. I have learned that I am a reflection of God and a reflection of my brother. When I am attacking or feeling attacked, it is showing me something about myself that needs to be healed. I have moved from perception to knowledge and understanding what is the truth versus what's an illusion. I have learned to always remain in a state of gratitude, life, and living in the present. My past does not exist. My will is God's will. God has always been here with me and for me, and He wants nothing but the best for me. I have discovered a worthiness within myself that I didn't even have 8 months ago. And because of that, it has allowed me to stand up for myself as well as my children. So this is the one who went to school. Remember the conversation you had with me, Queen Aduni, about when I called the little girl, all right? And you was like, if I was her mother, right? So, but she was okay because of me and London had that kind of relationship that I could go there with her like that. But in school, they had kicked London out of school, and the teacher had said some stuff about her that she got pissed off about, and she went back up to the school and had a conversation. So it was like, nah, Reverend Omani, it wasn't you that I needed to say something to. It was that other one. It was like, whoa, okay. So Queen Aduna, you did pick up that somebody need to get talked to. So, so that was really cool. There are, okay, I have learned something about myself through them as they are my through her children, because they are my teachers as well. There are so many jewels that I have learned in these past 8 months that I believe these are the greatest that I've impacted me in a way that I will never forget and that I will continue to work on. I am truly grateful for Nicole for introducing me to Reverend Omani. I am eternally grateful and thankful and grateful for your knowledge and for your transparency, your realness, and most of all, for your sticking with me and my girls. When you said, I won't leave you and I got your back, you meant it. And you have been with me every step of the way. And so I so appreciate you. Ladies, I'm grateful for you and I appreciate all of the experiences that you have shared with me as I with you. Thank you for your vulnerability and exposure as it has helped me in my continued spiritual, emotional, physical, and spiritual growth. And we got 4 more months to go. we got 4 more months to go. So I'm really excited about these ladies, and I'm knocking it out the park. I know Mariana wouldn't mind me sharing, but her trauma had her go blind.
Mm-hmm.
And she can see a little bit, but that's one of the things she working on. But she saw so much because she wasn't seeing it all. Can y'all really get that? Like what she's seeing now about herself, she didn't see all those things. And because she couldn't see any of those things about herself, it was actually causing her to go blind.
Mm-hmm.
So our commitment is to continue to work together, you know. So it's like so funny because she don't go nowhere at night because she can't really see. And something happened during the trip and she had to walk home in the dark. And so I was like, girl, you walked all the way that far in the dark? She was like, girl, yeah. I was like, so you can see? She was like, I guess I can. So it was like really, really good experience for her that she knew that she didn't have to be afraid to go out in the dark, that she actually could do what she needed to do. So, so that's it, y'all. So, okay, y'all, what are y'all taking away from class today? And we're done. So hurry up. I just need to hear from 2 or 3 people. What are y'all taking away from class today?
Intention.
Okay, intention. Good. What else are you taking away? One more person.
Joy.
Joy.
To do this every morning to set
Yes.
my intentions for the day.
Yep, take it along with your master cleanse. Master cleanse and set intention. That's a very powerful way. Have your tea and set your intention, Mama Hat. Right? Have your fruit in the morning, Mama Evelyn, and set your intention. That's how that goes. All right, y'all. Good job. Let's everybody complete our day today. Really good. And I think that we'll just keep this format and keep bringing whatever we need to bring, and then we'll bring whatever spiritual principles we need to bring to our conversations so we can have a breakthrough. So let's everybody hug ourselves. Listen, put an intention out in the world that the world receives a big old hug from us. We extend our hug out into the world. And we just go sprinkle some really good energy all over the place. Everywhere we go, we just gonna be dropping nuggets today, y'all. Let's drop some nuggets, ladies. All right, I love y'all. Oh, y'all looking very beautiful.
Have a wonderful day in heaven.
Thank you. Talk to y'all later.
Peace and love.